Hey everybody, Saturday, looking very nice outside. Taking out the bike share bike. It's a little bit cool actually, but not too cool. I'm making my way over to Union Station. I'm headed out to the Toronto Spring Bike Show. And unfortunately they've moved the show from, down at the exhibition place, like one of those convention center buildings. They've moved it all the way out over to the airport, the International Center, which is an extremely unbike friendly neighborhood. And it would take me probably like 2 hours if I wanted to bike here. And I'd have to be riding on like one of these shitty like highway roads, or I guess on the sidewalk, but ugh. In my opinion, pretty dumb place to put a bike show, but according to their feedback that they got last year, there wasn't enough parking for people, or parking is kind of expensive. So they're like, I guess we'll move it here. And it's supposed to be a little bit bigger. They should have a bigger test track area. But I don't feel like it was worth it, especially having gone and seen it. So, yeah, just walking up to the front now. You can see these little fences right here. Those are the bike rack fence parking. If you can see on the map, they have it clearly labeled. Although, it's not secured to the ground. So no one has locked their bike here. Instead, they lock it to like benches and whatnot around the event. So it's like, what are these people thinking? So I'm here a little bit earlier than everyone else, about 11, and it's a bit busy, but bike show. I've been I've talked about it for a bit, kind of wanting to get an e-bike, and a little bit behind the scenes here, Adam's gonna buy me an e-bike, or at least pay for most of it, depending on the price. We gotta work that out a little bit. But yeah, in exchange for like having made some art for his game, since his game turned out to be pretty successful. And yeah, I'm looking around the show, and they have some cheap ones, $800. The problem with a lot of these dealers is like, I don't know anything about them, and they don't have any local shops in Toronto for like warranty things. If something went wrong, I'd maybe have to mail in, I don't know. But the Bike Depot is here, and I've been going to their shop occasionally for like the past 6 years or so, and some of their e-bikes aren't too expensive. And I see this one, it's kind of, personally I think it's a little bit of an ugly color, but it does meet a lot of the requirements that I wanted. It's a mid-drive motor that's built right into the drivetrain, so you can still use your gears and stuff like you would normally. It's just pedal assist, and it doesn't have any fancy screens or anything that it'll just break. It's just button thing, and it's not the strongest motor. It is just pedal assist, which it does feel pretty good. Unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck behind this guy. I was gonna pass him here, but I was like, it's kind of tight, and I don't want to be rude, so I don't pass him. I don't pass him ever on this extended bike track. This bike track feels so small. It's like you get going a little bit, and then you have to stop to turn. It's kind of crummy. You'd think that they would do better, but they failed the bike show. They did poorly. But I thought I'd cut more of this video. Alright, here we are, and going up here, easy, but also I feel like I could do that little ramp on a regular bike fine. Oh well. I also tried it with no pedal assist at all, and it doesn't feel much slower than just a regular bike. You know, it is a heavy bike. But for the first bike that I tried out, I did like it. But again, it's the first bike, so I kind of want to try out some more bikes. And Adam and Don showed up. And if you watch the vlog, you know that Adam's bike got stolen. So he's kind of looking at bikes as well. But yeah, I don't know. The Amigo bikes, kind of neat. Like, I do see a lot of Uber guys riding Amigo bikes, and they have a bunch of locations or dealers downtown. But I don't know. I don't know about those guys, you know? And we checked out the BMX rider people. I don't know if they were doing a competition or what, but they had they're showing off some neat tricks for you guys to check out here. You know, I feel like this guy pretty technically strong, doing a lot of like neat like maneuvering around his bike, which it's not as flashy, but it looks pretty hard. Like, damn, people clapped. And then this guy, very flashy. I don't know how hard it is compared to the last guy, but he's really spinning for it. Pretty cool. I don't know if it's like, you know, he touched the ground a little bit there. Maybe that's not great. But yeah, Arthur and Dandy showed up as well. You know, public transportation is weird. And I wound up picking that bike as the e-bike that I wanted. You know, that blue one. The only one that I rode the day. And yeah, you know how it is, guys. Kinda hungry, so we went over to Burrito Boys. I got a burrito. It was alright. Then yeah, we're headed back over into the convention center. You know, thankfully there are restaurants right outside of it, so you don't have to get stuck with food court food. You know, it's overpriced. And we walked around, tried out some free samples, that kind of stuff. Looked at my bike again, and I saw that kid touching it when I went to look at it again. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up from their shop downtown. Because, yeah, I don't know how I'd get it back. Like, maybe I could ride it, but kind of a far ride. And it turns out there was a bike rack on that bus, but having put my bike on those racks before, like, I barely trust it with, I don't know, it's shaking around in there and stuff. Like, I don't want to put any bike in the the bus bike racks. And I don't think that the GO train was running on that line on the weekends. Like Lakeshore, they run on the weekends all the time, but I don't know. It just seemed like the best option to pick it up. But anyways, it's also my sister's birthday party. So we picked up some stuff from Loblaws because it's, you know, kind of a potluck thing going on. And, you know, we're those people that just brought croissants and bread. And I finally gave Matt his socks from his birthday from Dad. So there you go, Dad. And, yeah, we're hanging out. Matt brought awesome lasagna. It's been a long time since I've had lasagna. I've actually been, like, feeling like I should make lasagna. Because lasagna is great. So that was fun to eat. And, you know, it's good to hang out. Also, this is Amanda's cake that she made. Raspberry chocolate. And just for fun, we hid. Surprise! Hey! To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Good times. Yeah, this cake, super moist, very delicious. As well as this raspberry sorbet. Very nice. And we actually stayed a little bit longer than the Facebook time zone, so you know, it was a good party. And Matt and Megan dropped us off at Adam and Don's. It's kind of on the way, so that was nice of them. And I hung out with Adam and Don for a bit. You know, Kingdom Come Deliverance. What a neat game. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Kind of a long episode here. Just rode a bike share bike home. That's pretty much it for the day. Peace out.